More than 80% of the ocean is unmapped, unobserved, and unexplored.
80?
Welcome back to another episode of I Never Liked You with Matteo Lane and Nick Smith, and today we're talking about oceans. You just swim your ass over to that goddamn clock. You just do nod.
I gotta start off by saying I'm scared of the ocean.
I have to agree with you.
I like watching nature documentaries.
Episode 4 here with these goddamn
about
nature
the ocean.
All right, name all the
but
oceans.
They scare me. Okay, so there are 4 oceans. The Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. They're all scary. The Pacific's the biggest. The Indian is the most wild. Isn't that? Isn't that where like the most like tsunamis and everything happen is in the Indian Ocean? I think that's right. Quote me on that. But there's something about the ocean that's scary. I mean, I don't really swim in lakes or ponds either because I don't like that you can't see the bottom and little things nibbling at your feet. But the ocean's scary.
Thank you for watching today's episode.
Are you not scared of the ocean?
I'm horrified of the ocean. One time, years ago, when I did a cruise, like I worked on a cruise, you know, you're on the ocean. I don't like being on big boats. I don't like that. And then you look out at the ocean at night. It's pitch black.
It's terrifying.
I don't like it. Everything inside kills you. Everything inside. Just fill the ocean
and
with
they don't even know how deep it actually goes.
Fill the ocean with chlorine. Make it a big pool like a sandals resort. And let's call it a day.
And like...
I'm kidding, by the way, before everyone takes that so seriously.
Not only do they not know how deep it goes, they haven't even explored. That's what's really freaky.
Well, it's difficult to explore the ocean because it's so crazy. I mean, think about all the shipwrecks. Think about all, like that, didn't the Malaysian plane go down in the Indian Ocean and they haven't found that? Courtney Love said she found it. She was on Google Maps and she's like, I found it. I was like, just tell us you're high at home. That's
they have little pods that explode.
Well, that I remember last year when that they went. By the way, leave the Titanic alone. It's enough. It's a gravesite. People died there.
And
why are we trying to bring tourists to go back and look? People died. Leave it alone.
And that crashed in the Atlantic Ocean near Newfoundland, right? So they made it pretty far.
The Titanic? Yeah, they were trying to get in earlier to be for the. Remember that scene in the movie where he's like, but what if we go a little faster? Imagine the morning papers if we were to arrive at... Apparently that wasn't true. Apparently the captain, that never happened.
How many people survived and how many people died?
I think 1,000... I'm going to guess 1,400 people, 500 people died on the Titanic.
500 people died?
1,500 people.
And how did they get to shore?
So they got all the rescue boats to the other boat, the Platoon. What the hell was the name of the other boat? No.
There was another boat?
There was another boat nearby, close enough that they could see it on the horizon.
Oh, and they came and rescued them?
Well, they got close enough, and yeah, they took all the...
Did they have motors on those boats back then?
No, they had rows.
They rode them?
Yeah.
Wow, what a bitch that would have been.
Survived around 710 people, and around 1,500 people died.
Oh, so it was right.
Oh, we were both right.
How?
What year?
1914.
What was it?
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, it was 1912.
12?
Yeah.
It was right before World War I, right?
I said that last time. Yeah, it was 1912. Then when was World War I? 1914?
16.
I think it was 14.
Remember Bob
18.
said 16.
Before America even came a country.
Like, what? He goes, I stand by that.
But there's also, so of the ocean, what's your favorite, sea animal? If you had to choose.
I guess a sea turtle.
What?
Why is that weird? What did you expect me to say? A sperm whale? A dolphin?
Literally anything other than a sea.
Sea turtles are great. They live to be over 100 years old. They're really cute.
Well, I don't know why you said you care about that because you want to die. So to you, they should be dead already.
That you would be the worst lawyer on the face of the planet.
I rest my case.
Well, what's your favorite creature in the ocean?
Jellyfish.
That's because you are a jellyfish. You're a spineless, poison-filled
Do they have jellyfish?
amoeba. Do you hear what I'm saying, Nick? You are a spineless, poison-filled amoeba floating around the ocean with no direction but to only hurt children.
Do they have jellyfish in lakes?
I don't think so. Let's look it up. My guess is no.
Like Lake Michigan, apparently that's huge. They don't have jellyfish. Do they have dolphins in lakes?
I think dolphins have been seen by lakes. I don't know.
Like freshwater?
Yes, freshwater jellyfish can be found in lakes.
Oh. I do love a jellyfish. Like when you go to an aquarium, they're just so pretty.
Well, I like sea turtles there. Actually, no, penguins. When I met a penguin, I was doing right before the pandemic, I was performing at a zoo, some fundraiser at a zoo. And a penguin, I got to hang out with a penguin. And I fell in love with that little thing. I was like, I didn't realize I loved penguins so much, but he kind of waddled in and like looked at me, and he was like, wearing his little suit.
You freak. Bestiality is illegal, so let's rein that story in. Also, ever since Steve Irwin died in the ocean, something about that just didn't seem right.
So I talked to her, and he said, I said, did you kill your sister? He said, yes. I thought, okay, something's not adding up.
Do you see they extended Oh Mary to November?
Oh, we have to get tickets. If you've not seen Oh Mary, Colascola is a fucking genius, and they added more.
They just extended
days
to November.
We need to go get tickets again. We saw
I'll
it.
go without you.
We were laughing so hard, but
there's something about the ocean that is sort of hypnotizing, but it's
like
just
what?
The wonderful world of pistachios. Look, pistachios have literally come out of their shells. I know something about that. I came out of my shell when I was 13. But these have a better taste, okay? And with less work for you to do. Less cracking, more snacking. Wonderful pistachios, no shell flavors come in a variety of award-winning flavors, including chili roasted, honey roasted, sea salt and vinegar, smoky barbecue, sea salt and pepper, and my newest favorite addition, jalapeno lime. Spice lovers, go nuts. See what I did there? It's time to get spicy with the wonderful pistachios' newest no-shell flavor, jalapeno lime.
with a wide range of flavors. There's a wonderful pistachios product for every taste bud and occasion, from enjoying with family and friends, which Matteo, you don't have any, or taking them with you on the go. Savory, salty, smoky, spicy, or Matteo, or sweet, wonderful pistachios, no shell flavors are delicious snacks that consumers can feel good about. I'd love to feel good about something. Next time you're shopping for snacks and you are craving something crunchy and satisfying, which I always am, ditch the bag of chips and grab wonderful pistachios, no shells. Your body and your taste buds will thank us.
And the more you eat, the less I have to talk to you. Snack healthy when you are on the move.
But where should they go to learn more?
I'm so glad you asked. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. So where is that again, Nick?
Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. That's wonderfulpistachios.com. Do you think land is scarier or the ocean?
Well, obviously the ocean, because land I have an advantage because
What?
I'm breathing air. I can't swim. I mean, what is this? If I was in the middle of the ocean, or if I was in the middle of,
If you fell
the
off
forest.
a boat, would you want them to rescue you, or you're just like, I'm just killing myself?
I would want them to rescue me. What is this? What is this ridiculous question?
Well, I'm thinking
if
like-
you fell off a boat, do you want them to rescue you, or you thought, I've done enough?
Well, I mean, like, not like there's no one in sight. Are you like fighting for your life to be like, someday someone might save me out here? Or are you
I
like,
don't think you understand the ocean. You're in the middle of the ocean. How was I dropped off? How did I fall off a boat?
you fell out of the. What happened in Castaway?
Plane crash?
He was on an island.
Yeah, he was on.
Okay, say you didn't make it to the island. It crashed in the water. You're
I
in the
would
water.
die. I would
floating
try
around.
for 5 minutes and
So
probably
that
die.
was my question. Would you
But you
try
made
to
it
be
sound
like,
like my option was, do I want to get rescued? Nah.
what I mean is, would you try to fight tooth and nail to be like, one day someone will rescue me? Or are you going to be like, I'm not.
Am I on an island?
Maybe, sure.
If I'm on an island, I'm gonna try fighting. I'm gonna try you. Okay, if you're stuck on an island, what's the first thing that you do? You're on the castaway island. What's the first thing you do?
Cry.
And then, now you've wasted all the water you had stored up, so you're dehydrated. So go ahead.
I'd try to build out help with wood. Start a fire.
How do you start a fire?
With wood. And oxygen. And friction.
Uh-huh. I don't know. I would not be able to start a fire.
But I don't have the muscle strength to do that.
So you would die.
I mean, I don't know how.
Out
would
of our
survive.
crew, if
I
we're-
would die if I was on the TV show Survivor.
If we're, you would actually do really well at Survivor, I think.
If
As
anyone
the
from
social
Survivor is
part.
watching, please cast
Oh,
me.
if anyone from Amazing Race is watching, Nick and I would love
Oh
to do
my
Amazing
God.
They
Race.
still do that show.
We would. Do they still do
Yes,
Amazing Race?
yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
we should. We would lose
do it.
immediately, but please fly us to, I don't know, Singapore,
do it.
Vietnam, wherever we go, and watch us lose. But we would love that.
Oh my god.
We might win.
That would be
We would.
incredible.
We might.
No, Nick, we would be laughing
I'm
so hard.
resourceful.
We would be in like Tanzania.
Who would drive? Me.
Yeah, I don't have my license right now. Because I have to go get it renewed. I didn't renew it since I moved here from Chicago.
You moved here 20 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't gotten one since. I don't have a car. I don't drive.
wow.
What are some ocean facts?
What are some
Chris?
ocean facts?
Or we can test us and see if we know.
How
what we know.
much of the ocean covers Earth?
70%.
75%.
71%.
I was closer.
There you go.
What is the deepest, or how deep is the
Can I
deepest
ask a
point?
quick question?
Yeah.
Is there sand at the bottom of the ocean?
I don't think so.
What's at the bottom? Mud?
Like rock and
And what is mud?
dirt with water in it
But what is dirt?
from the earth.
No, but
Soil.
What is it?
Soil.
Soil? Rock? Like a rock? Why do I do that every time?
5 miles?
5 mile what?
How deep it goes?
The Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the world's ocean,
500
plunges
miles.
about 36,000 feet.
So that's like what, 10 miles?
5,280 feet in a mile, 36,000 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5.5 miles.
6.8
I was really close. Would you say 50,000 miles? Do you think? How deep do you think the Earth goes?
I don't. Does anyone know?
Well, yeah, they just said 5.5 miles.
That's not how deep the Earth is.
In the oceans, I mean.
Yeah, but that's not how deep is the Earth.
That's the deepest part of the ocean.
How deep is your love?
That's the deepest part of the ocean.
The Earth is
No,
just the
'cause the
center
Earth
of the Earth,
core-
and then it starts up again.
Ocean doesn't
So
go to the core of the Earth.
It's like
right,
that-
so it goes further. So how far is...
Further,
Do you think the ocean goes further than the core of the Earth?
No, the core then goes further than
Yeah.
the ocean.
Yeah.
So how deep is the Earth?
oh. You guys gotta talk while I search.
Okay, let's guess how many miles. Well, I'm gonna guess
Well, are we talking to the core, or are we talking from one end to the other?
the core.
So to the core, I'm going to say, I don't know, 100,000 miles.
Yeah, I guess I'll.
So then
I'll say the same.
200,000 miles radius.
What?
Flat earthers are not happy with this discussion.
Oh please, flat earthers are a bunch of. We should do a whole
Is there
episode on flat
lava
earthers.
in the middle of the earth? So the core
Well,
is
the core is like yeah,
a hot plate?
it's like so concentrated that it's just like
And
it's
it's
like
lava.
lava. I guess it's not lava the way we see it
But
coming
how
out. But
do we know that?
So you said what? The Marianas Trench is the deepest part of the ocean. It goes about 7 miles. The core of the Earth is at 1,800 miles.
1,800 miles?
Yeah,
Well,
is
we were
Earth's
We
really-
were way
You
off.
were way off.
You said 100,000, and I
So
agreed.
3,600 miles is the radius.
What?
What?
From land to the core is 1,800 miles.
Yes,
So then to the other end would be 3,600.
I guess so. Yeah.
Now you can build
So
a
if we
pyramid.
wanted to, like when you were a kid in your backyard and you're like, I'm digging to China, you'd have to dig 3,600 miles to get there. Huh. But if the earth was flat, probably a couple feet. How do we know it's lava in the middle? Is there lava in the ocean? Volcanoes.
Yes.
In the ocean.
That's how
Yeah.
islands are created.
Yep.
That's how land is created. So like Hawaii.
So is
just
the
a buildup of
lava in the volcano from the lava in the core?
I don't know.
Makes you think.
More than 80% of the ocean is unmapped, unobserved, and unexplored.
80?
Yeah.
That's scary. More of space is discovered, I think.
Well,
not.
don't get
technically
carried away.
no, but I think we know
Maybe not.
space goes on for real.
People always say that.
Really
in
big. It's really, really big.
How have we not discovered 80%?
It's hard.
We can't.
We got to get better. Do better, people. But who discovers navigators, or what are they called? Who discovers the ocean?
Explorers?
Oceanographers?
NASA?
NASA is space and
I know,
air.
but they do stuff in the ocean. I don't know.
The pirates?
We got time for one more question.
One more question. Or fact. 80%. My God. Isn't your body made of like 80% water?
Ocean water contains about this much percent of salt.
Of salt?
30%?
50.
3.5%.
What?
That's it? It's so salty.
Yeah. Huh. 3.5% of the ocean is salt.
I just want to say, Nick really wanted to do this episode about the ocean.
And it's really blowing my mind. And I watch documentaries about
I
it.
thought you watched all the documentaries about the ocean.
Why is it so salty?
I don't know.
I've added way more than 3.5% of salt to my meals.
Yeah, on that mac and cheese.
Oh my
Well,
god.
that was pepper.
It's a little peppery.
Too crunchy. Thank you for watching and listening to another episode of our podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please leave a review. Please leave a review. Please subscribe to our Patreon. And until next time.